My name is Kelli Kroeze, and this is me. I am a 20-year-old transfer student here at GCU. I'm a woman of Christ, and my religion plays a huge role in my life. I'm getting my degree in communications with a minor in marketing. I love spending quality time with others and sharing unforgettable laughs and memories. I was named after my aunt, Kelli Kroeze, who passed away before I was born. I can be crazy at times. While growing up in Lake Stevens, Washington, I love surfing and snowboarding. I love traveling with my family all around the world. However, when I return home, I have the most amazing group of friends pouring into me. They have been such a positive foundation growing up and an even better support system throughout our childhood. Culture is a set of learned behaviors, attitudes, beliefs, and language patterns shared by a group of people. The patterns of behavior and perception goes beyond an individual's personality. It has to be learned and practiced across groups. Examples of learned groups would be a family and or community. This graph shown is the layers of culture. Starting from its core, there's worldview, values, social culture institutions, and finally, outward observable behavior. All of these layers play a huge role in the concept of culture. My example of culture is my family. My family has shown me what it means to be a respectful, kind woman of Christ. My family is so supportive and has taught me so much throughout the years. An example of my culture is that my grandparents have taken me to Christian church camp since I was a kid. Growing up, that has been my only way to grow my faith. This has taught me what it is to be a Christian, which influences my worldview as well as the values I hold for myself and my outward behavior. I felt led to share this certain example. However, each family member displayed has shown me so much throughout my lifetime and has shaped me into the woman I am today. Self-concept is how individuals think about themselves. This then branches out to self-esteem, which is the general orientation towards oneself, whether it's negative or positive. All these concepts come from the interactions with others. Self-concept can also be a product of the culture and community you grew up in. My self-image has always been a struggle. Being a young woman with social media, you're always comparing yourself to everyone else's best photos, which is very toxic and unhealthy. One day I cried to my mom saying I did not like my image. She told me to delete the media, get up, be confident, and push myself out of my comfort zone. I always played soccer and softball growing up, but in high school I went out of my comfort zone. I made the high school cheer team, threw high school javelin, and I was involved with leadership, as well as my senior year got the opportunity to become homecoming queen. After all the negative, I kept pushing forward, gained my self-esteem, and looking back at these amazing experiences has allowed me to be confident in who I am. Ethos, pathos, and logos. Ethos is the ability to persuade an audience based on speaker's credibility, character, and experience. Next is pathos. This is the way the speaker engages with the audience's emotions. Finally, there's logos. This is the proof of evidence speakers provide in support to their claims, which are based on logic and reason. An example of these concepts in my life is the past 2 summers I've worked at the Christian church camp I grew up going to. It was the most fulfilling and life-giving experience I've ever had. I gained friendships that will last a lifetime and grew my faith stronger than ever before. I was able to lead kids to Christ 1 week at a time. However, it was not always the easiest. These kids who came from broken homes, not knowing who Christ was, would continuously question me and faith itself. This is where I used the 3 concepts. Showing them stories within the Bible was my source of credibility. I engaged with kids differently from their emotions and had to overcome many obstacles. There was one day that I learned so much responsibility when a camper needed her medication and I was not there to give it to her. This taught me so much responsibility and I will forever remember that moment. Overall, all of these 3 concepts have played such a huge role in my life. I give thanks to my family for my culture, my experiences for my self-concept and self-esteem. And overall, this assignment has just really taught me my communication skills as well as how I perceive things and myself. So, thanks for watching!